I was at a fancy restaurant enjoying my meal, but the problem is suddenly a waiter walked up to me looking nervous and he said, "Sir, I need to ask, how would you like to pay?" So I raised an eyebrow and replied, with my card?" On hearing this, he hesitated for a moment and then said, "No, sir, I mean for the wedding. Ha 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 ha. Are you kidding me? What wedding are you talking about, huh?" I laughed, and then he looked me in the eye and said, "Sir, it's your wedding." "Bro, I think you got the wrong guy," I said to him. Then he pulled out a clipboard and replied, "Oh no, sir, it says right here, your wedding reception is in 10 minutes. And before I could argue, a crowd burst into the room and a woman in a wedding dress ran towards me, and while tears in her eyes, she said, "Honey, I knew you wouldn't leave me at the altar, but lady, I don't even know you," I said to her. Then she grabbed my hand, put it between her warm breasts, and started rubbing it. So naturally, my brain short-circuited, and I paid for the whole wedding and even tipped that waiter $1,000. Then she told me, "Babe, you know, I was so scared." "Scared of what, sweetheart?" I asked. Then suddenly her dad walked in and said to me, "Son, you finally showed up. Welcome to the family." And before I could get back to my senses, a priest appeared out of nowhere and shouted, "Shall we begin the ceremony?" And that's how I got married, became someone's son-in-law, and accidentally paid for a wedding I didn't know about. Our honeymoon is next week in Paris. I hope she at least tells me her name before we have a lot of kids.